In the last video, you just looked at a section through a landform. A site section is a common tool to visualize terrain. It can show relationships between the different terrain elements, between the paved surfaces, the buildings, etc. And the section can really help us understand. It can be more clear than the plans alone. You can prepare a site section for an existing site and also commonly for a proposed design. Let's walk through the steps for creating a site section. Starting in the upper left, up here, we have an existing topographic map, right? That's above. And we've decided that we're interested in cutting this section line right here and looking in that direction, right? Below the map, we place a series of elevation lines, right? Interestingly, the vertical scale of these lines can actually be exaggerated. It's common to make that 2 or 3 or 5 times the horizontal distance or the scale of your map, right? It helps us visualize these differences. Once you've got this set up, all right, move to this drawing right here. And what you're going to do is come along and everywhere let's try this again. Once you've got this set up, let's move to our second illustration here. You're going to take a look along your section line, and everywhere that a contour intersects with the section line, see this spot right here, and there's another one right here, you'll draw a guideline. All right, and drop that down. And you'll drop it down to the elevation of that contour. So this right here must be the highest spot on this landform here. It's right up at 35 in elevation. And so we map out these points. Moving to kind of bottom left illustration, you can see that you continue to do this, and every time a contour crosses your section line, all right, you'll drop down a guideline and find it down here, all right, find that point. Moving to the right-hand side, once you've got all these guidelines, it's time to connect the dots, all right, and you are able to create a profile of your site, all right, as it's cut along that section. This last illustration here is demonstrating our existing section that we just drew, all right, and then coming in with the new design. So if you had a new grading plan here, you would follow the same steps. Everywhere there was a contour line, you would drop down that guideline and find those points along the elevation, right? And so you could then have the new design right here. And it's really easy to tell, all right, what's going on. In this case, we're calling out, all right, which sections will be filled and which will be cut. So the site section is a graphic tool for visualization.